welcome back to the Sports Show. We're nearly on the last quarter, mate. In fact, we've just about hit overtime. There's been a lot happening. I wanted to discuss this one with you because the Women's FIFA World Cup, of course, is coming to Australia.
Yeah.
It's not that far away. July 20, there's a game in New Zealand that starts first, and then they're playing Norway in Auckland. Then Australia play Ireland here on the same day. So July 20, it starts. So 2019, of course, was the last Women's World Cup.
Yeah.
They had a viewing audience. I don't know if I just looked this up the other day. 1.12 billion people watched the Women's FIFA World Cup. They're expecting at least 2 billion people to watch it, which will make it the second largest viewing sporting event of all time, behind the Men's World Cup.
Yeah.
So it's taken, I think the first World Cup for the men started in 1930. The women had to wait 61 years, by the way, before they played theirs. But in that short space of time, it has grown massively.
Yes, it has.
Are we taking it a little bit for granted, what's happening here in Australia? Because we've kind of started to talk about it. We see a few ads on TV, but we're talking about a viewing audience in our country of potentially 2 billion fans.
Yeah. I was just going to bring up with you that I haven't heard a lot about it.
No.
There's not been a lot of...
So there needs to be more, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, absolutely, because it's a big event. Well, you just said how big it is. And we, at the moment, aren't a bad side. We'd be right.
We're going to be around the mark, mate.
So
we play Ireland in the first game, but that'll be okay. But we're going to be close. We'll be really close.
Yeah, I think we've got this team to be up around the mark for sure. But I haven't heard a lot about it.
No, it's so the men's last World Cup made $5 billion. $5 billion. Now, they're not suggesting that the women will make that, but they're starting to head in that direction.
Yeah.
Imagine having an event that makes you $5 billion.
Yeah.
The number one sporting event in the world, and the women are closing the gap. So I think it's not too bad. Quickly on the Thunderbirds, mate, they lost on the weekend, of course, to the Giants.
Good fight, though.
They were pretty close. I think they went down by 5. They played the Vixens this weekend, who they beat in February in the Gold Coast in a cup. So the Thunderbirds are about 50% at the moment, mate.
They're better.
They're better, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
So
they're better than what they've been.
It's interesting because they're starting to win. I'm wondering whether people start jumping back on now.
Well,
because they've been down for a little while, but they've put some things in place and the blocks are starting to pay off. So we need to get behind that a little bit.
They're not a bad side this year, and they'll do better than they did last year. They have to, really, because they are our team. They are an SA team, which we like to follow. We like to keep an eye on.
Absolutely.
And they've always been a big, strong team too. So they're never down for too long.
All right, now gather round, of course, Thursday night. We're here Friday night. The Crows were, how have you found the gather round?
Gather round, I think it's an amazing...
Can we hold on to it?
Well, I think we do it pretty well.
Brilliant at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, we do it very well. We do any major event very well, I think, in South Australia, and we're known for it. So I like our Premier at the moment, Mal. He doesn't care. If he wants a sporting event, he'll get it.
Mate, I'm loving
and there's
it
a whisper. There's only a little whisper. But are we going to get the Grand Prix back?
Either way, apparently he's having a crack at it. So I'm saying, what worries me about the gather round is that we do, what you said is, South Australia do a magnificent job with these events. We do. And then someone goes, we better grab that. So they make a bigger offer.
Exactly.
So obviously the Victorians are complaining because it's here. It's only at a 12,000 fan ground. We could get bigger grounds here. All that stuff. Is it that one where we do it really well and then they go, okay, we'll have it back here? Or Perth come in and go, we'll have it now and we pay a fortune. So do we get any creds for being the first one to take the chance, to get it all set up, to get it going?
Well, I think you've got to get credits for it. And if it works as well as we think it's going to work, and it is working, then why wouldn't we get it back? Given that the first state that wanted to have a crack at it was Sydney. Don't forget that. So the money would have been there. The offer would have been there to the AFL. The AFL have finally, not sort of bowed to the Sydney, Melbourne, whatever.
The Premier made some derogatory remarks about us. So
he did too. Where's he now? And where is he now? Mr. Pettinet, whatever his name is.
Hey, quickly, mate, let's get through them because it is an interesting one. The Crows played last night, but Freo and the Gold Coast at Nord Oval tonight. What's your thought?
Who? Freo?
Freo and the Gold Coast.
I like the Gold Coast. I think they're playing pretty well.
Yeah, they're struggling. I reckon it's Freo, but you'll go with them. Richmond, Sydney, Adelaide Oval tonight. Richmond got a bucket load of injuries.
Yeah, I'm Sydney. They won't lose 3 in a row.
Sydney, all right. Lions and North Melbourne at Mount Barker Saturday afternoon.
No, Lions.
Lions by plenty. Essendon, Melbourne, Adelaide Oval.
Melbourne.
All right. Power and the Bulldogs, Adelaide Oval, 7:20 Saturday night.
More you get on, more you get back.
Right, so you're going with the Bulldogs. I don't even know why I ask you. I don't even know. Geelong and the Eagles, Adelaide Oval on
Geelong
Sunday.
will win.
Geelong,
yeah.
all right. GWS Hawthorn, Norwood Oval.
Oh, there's
Sunday.
A good game.
Reckon it's a good one?
At Norwood Oval.
Yep.
You'd like to think GWS would beat them, but because Hawthorn, they were deplorable in the second half on the weekend.
Well, they were good in the first half.
Monday,
last.
Deplorable.
Collingwood, St Kilda, Adelaide Oval, Sunday 4:20.
Big game.
That's going to be a really good one.
We saw how well they travelled last week. They got beat travelling. I hope they get beat again. I'm going for the Saints.
Have you been impressed with St Kilda?
Yeah,
Ross Lyon back?
I have.
Yep.
But who we played? It's the same with. Collingwood played 4 games in a row in Melbourne. They win them all. Everyone thinks they're terrific. They go away, get knocked off.
See you later. All right. It is a big weekend for sport here in South Australia. The Southern Footy League's on. The gather round is happening. There is plenty of sport to get you fixed this weekend here in South Australia. Hope you've enjoyed the show, everybody. Look forward to your company next week. Bye for now.